All right, you're clear.
Hey, happy Monday.
Whoa.
I was just
You were
telling
just
this.
punching
I was like,
air here.
Yeah, I was telling this story. Have you guys seen the video of the gentleman that's sitting 2 rows down, and these 2 brothers come up, and this one brother, I mean, they're gigantic brothers, just knocks this guy out.
Was it a Dodger game?
It was some kind of game. I watched it, and I'm like, oh my God. And no one's pressing charges, but because the video is there, the policemen are looking for the victim to charge.
They'll find them.
I know.
The
Yeah.
DA
But
wants
I mean,
it.
literally, this guy must have been, running his mouth. So these guys are standing over him. They're probably 2 seats up ahead of him, and
So,
that guy just.
I'm the ultimate hypocrite about this. I'm always like, listen, you can't be doing that, da-da-da-da. And then I'm like, that guy really needed to get his ass kicked.
I mean, he probably did. Let's just be honest. Sometimes it happens, but here's the thing: everything's on video now. So even though the guy is not
Lame.
not looking to press charges, and nothing happened,
That's why the 90s
they
were
are
better.
going to find him.
Can
Can you hear
That's
me
why-
when I'm talking? I can't hear
That's
anything.
why the 90s were better.
Can you hear me in your thing?
We
I can hear you.
Okay, cool.
You can't hear anything?
I can definitely hear myself, and that's all that matters.
We were just talking about the 90s coming back. Here's what happened in the 90s. You were not in love
It was
until you
elite.
made a love tape for your partner.
Yeah, I made,
And then you could rewind and replay.
I made no love tapes.
Did you get any?
I got a couple.
See?
That's funny.
I remember, this is like typical dense Shane, even in the 90s. I was
You're
a
like,
young man.
No,
And they're like, hey, I made you a mixtape or a CD at that point. Like, if somebody
Oh,
was.
you were even young enough for CDs. I was
if
taped.
somebody had a burner, like that was a
Yep.
big deal.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, all right, cool, I'll check it out.
I didn't listen to
All
it.
right, cool, and I
Yeah.
may have
Then when you break up, you're like, take your tape back and smash it in front of him and break it.
I had already lost it at that point. It didn't matter, but
funny.
anyway, we got a lot going on. Christy's punching air. The show's starting. We had
Yeah.
a crazy weekend. The guys did a great job. Sold a bunch of cars this
Good
weekend.
job, fellas.
Yeah. End of month is always crazy, but
It's wild.
I don't know if everybody just waits to buy cars or what the deal is,
So
but
stressful.
yeah, they
for
did
us.
6 out of the used car store alone on Saturday.
Let's go.
Wow.
Yeah, that's really good.
It's getting hot.
Yeah.
People are like, my AC's not working. This car's not working. I need a car.
Listen, nothing will make you willing to buy a car faster than when your air
AC.
sucks.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, you don't really realize it till you get into like a month like this, and you're like,
Mm-hmm.
we just went from 70 degrees to 110, and you realize,
Yeah.
this is not
We
gonna
also
work.
had a random Friday where it
Pouring down rain?
rained, stormed, temperatures dropped 20, 30 degrees. It snowed in Flagstaff.
What the? I missed it all.
It sunk a couple boats in Havasu. Like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, like this crazy storm rolled in the middle
crazy.
of like the desert storm
Are we
shenanigans.
monsoon season or no?
No.
Not
No,
really.
not yet.
Nah,
No.
this is some wild weather.
Listen, you just informed me that there's a tornado that's ruined people's lives, and I don't even know
There
about
was
it.
a horrible tornado went
Yeah.
I'm
through
so sorry, everybody.
Nebraska, Iowa, something, and wrecked that part of the world. So.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I'm
if
glad
you
we
want,
don't live
listen,
with tornadoes.
it's Monday. We might as well ruin Christy's week. I mean,
know.
Yeah, the
war
news.
all
She
over the
doesn't-
world.
No war, no
tornadoes.
She doesn't watch the news.
Chris is just melting down. I'm melting.
Did you see the sunshine?
Yeah.
Did
Here,
you
let's
see
talk.
the
Let's talk about
beautiful
something
day?
positive. Playoffs are coming up for all the local high school
Playoffs.
teams.
Yes.
We had Malk girls and River Valley girls. If you
They
have
both
that
won, yeah.
little clip up there, they already won. I don't know if they're playing games or their first round games or what they were
I
exactly.
know River Valley was first round.
Yep.
I believe they had a no-hitter. Trinity Williams out there just spanking them.
Yeah. Absolutely. Did you lose that thing there, Arganda?
Finding it.
So that is pretty exciting. And Milk, I mean, they're on fire.
7 innings.
Softball
And I think we did
teams are-
pretty good as
Yeah.
a team today.
Look at Tanner.
Our most recent athlete of the week.
There you go.
Oh, no, we just did a kid from Laughlin, so she's our 1 week ago athlete of the week.
Aw.
So Malk won.
Why do they have a duck? What's that? That must be the lucky duck.
I don't know. It must be a lucky duck. And then we got River Valley. If you want to go to the next
Okay.
one.
Go Patriots. Tanner, I love her.
Had a really good
Okay,
game
here
here
we
for
are.
River Valley. Got past the first round. It's always tough in the state playoffs. So had a 10-0 ball game. So in the top 8 right now. But
Very
Trinity
cool.
Yeah.
Very
had
cool.
13 strikeouts today, and she also threw a no-hitter.
That's his
So I'm gonna
daughter.
turn it over to-
That's his daughter. Like, that's exciting.
Yeah, that's super cool.
13 strikeouts. Wow.
So congratulations to them. That's good, Arganda. And then
Okay.
River Valley baseball's got their playoff game
Tuesday. Tuesday will be our first game.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's go,
I'm
River
gonna say
Valley.
Tuesday and then Saturday because you have to continue to win to stay. You
Yeah,
know?
keep going.
Very cool. Who they play on Tuesday?
I don't know.
She usually always knows.
It's in a text somewhere. I don't know.
She had a lot going on this weekend.
Listen, did you not see it? Okay, listen.
All right, let's check out the Christie weekend.
All
Let's
right,
do
let's do
this.
it.
Okay,
Let's
first
do this
of all,
first.
Let's do this.
My daughter graduated from college,
Okay, we'll get
which
that picture
is,
up.
listen, you think
Let's
that
get
you're
all of them up.
prepared.
Boom.
Okay.
Let's do
Okay,
it.
so listen, I had my family captive from Thursday to Saturday. Well, really Sunday. They all wanted to go home Saturday. I was like, absolutely not. So basically, we did
That's kidnapping.
graduation. Yeah, we did graduation, which you didn't get that picture. So my daughter graduated from college, which is why we were all in Phoenix. The top one to the left is all my family
I
that
saw it in
came
there.
all the way to
I thought I had
Phoenix.
it in there.
They all came all the way to Phoenix from Vegas to support her, which is super exciting. Really goes to showing up. Then we made it to a baseball game, the college ASU baseball game, which was super, super exciting. My son actually, so the team that they were playing against was a California team, and he's been watching this pitcher forever, and he was able to get a ball from that pitcher, which was
And what
super
was it for?
cool. Oh,
There we
she
go.
is.
Congratulations.
There she is.
Yay.
Man.
That's cool.
She
I
wore
mean,
nice
they-
shoes.
Yeah, no, you should have seen some of these girls. Well, she's got a short boyfriend, so she's got to wear, can't wear heels.
You just called them out.
Yeah, she's tall, he's short. This is just what happened.
Oh my gosh.
But so then we ended up at the ASU baseball game on Friday. And then Saturday, I don't know if you guys seen that big trapeze thing, but basically, I'm afraid of heights. But in order to get my family to stay Saturday and not all leave me, I had to find something exciting for them to do. So we went to the Pecan Lake, and they have this whole like gymnasium thing, and you're stuck on, you're harnessed in, but you are literally walking across death traps.
Yeah.
But thank God you're
You can't
harnessed
goad
in.
me into things like that.
Yeah. And then we made it to the butterfly park.
A butterfly, like
So
a literal
many things.
butterfly park. That's
Yeah.
the name of it.
Yeah, no, literally, I don't know, that picture's not there either, but I am literally transferring my sister a butterfly that I...
Transferring?
Yeah, I was holding it
Did
in
you
my
own
hand.
the butterfly? Was there legal documents?
No, but I put my
So you
fingers
remember when
out
we were
and she
kids
walked
and there were
on
all those
there.
monarch butterflies?
Yes.
You notice how you don't see them anymore? They're dying
Tell me.
off.
Don't tell, why? Yeah.
They're dying off. It's
So we got to go with my niece and take
Humans
her.
be killing things.
No, don't even. And the monarch ones are beautiful. They open up and they're just gigantic.
Yeah,
and
when I was a
they're-
kid, it was like a thing. You'd get every spring, you'd get a butterfly catching net,
Yes.
and
That's actually when you
You know.
first go and you watch a movie about them.
yeah. So
Busy, wild, crazy. I must say that my sister got to go with us, and she has little kids. And I tell her all the time, like, taking teenagers on a family vacation is not for the weak. It looks really pretty because when I post all my pictures, but if you ever see my posts, it's always
you have a
like
bunch of screaming and blood vessels
the
popping
disaster
out.
to
You're
get
like,
everybody-
you're gonna take a picture.
Yeah,
And
no.
then you smile.
No, but it's the disaster to get everybody in the car going on vacation, and then it's the disaster of when maybe you're at the end of it and they have their breakdowns, like one doesn't want to go or one wants to go. So
They
it's
didn't.
like
They didn't want to
you-
go here, huh? And you
No.
had to talk them into it.
Yeah, well, that I kidnapped them on
You kidnapped them,
Saturday.
that's what it was.
Yes,
I don't know
and
what's
this is
going
where
on
we
there,
ended up.
but that does not look sturdy enough for my liking.
That is a big maze.
Every time I see the fairs
Yeah, those
or
are zip
carnivals,
lines that you have to go around,
Yeah,
and I am
no,
not.
I
I made
ain't
it only
doing
the
it.
first 2 levels. There's 4 levels.
you're one bad carabiner or
Yeah.
like strap.
Well,
away
here's the
from
deal. I'm
doom.
about crying, and there's little 4-year-olds that are like zooming past me, and I was like, "Okay, Christy, if they can do it, you can do it. Stop being a little
The little
sissy
4-year-olds don't know any better.
No. Although there was this one, so I'm on this bottom part, and she's above me, and she is literally like death gripping her father, crying like tears, and they're dropping on me, and I'm like this. Like this dad is pushing this daughter across, which you cannot go with them, right? You're on both 2 separate.
Oh man.
And I'm like, take the baby down. I wanted to be like, what is wrong with you?
Yeah.
But I couldn't. That was the most stressful part of my weekend.
It sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah. We got a lot done in
You come
4
back
days.
and tell stories about things like, it was awesome, it was great. I'm like, that sounds terrible. I don't want to do any of that.
It was
I don't
amazing.
want to corral people. I don't want to go to crowds. I don't want to go to places like that. I did the literal opposite. If you have my
I do.
my
You did
weekend,
what my kids probably wanted to be doing.
All right, here-
I don't know what you have first
Well,
grade, but
I-
like, so this background here is where I spent my day yesterday.
Oh,
We
that
went and
is
sat
nice.
out in the gorge, and then we cruised in this little cove thing
Look
and
at
fished.
show this part because
Okay, yeah, we're gonna show the
where you
fit.
can see
Yeah.
It's like
It's perfectly still. There's
Yes,
no
no
breeze at
wind,
all yesterday.
no
It's absolutely
ripples.
beautiful.
no screaming
And your
kids.
son
Are you
caught
trying
a
to say-
good
Yeah.
sized fish.
So they caught
Look
9
at his hair
fish.
and his beard. Is he a mountain man?
Listen, don't say that.
He is-
He would love to be a mountain man.
He is going.
If
he's
he
gonna
gets an
outgrow your
offer to
beard
go
right
to like
now.
the Appalachia area, he
He'll
is
do it.
going. Like,
That's funny.
yeah. But he caught like 3
That
fat
thing's
striper.
nice. Yeah.
And you go to the next
Dang.
one.
But I think she won.
and then my
Look at
daughter,
Sister
I mean, that's the
coming
biggest
in
fish.
clutch.
she caught a big fish yesterday just by herself,
just doing her thing.
doing
huh?
her thing.
Reading her book.
And then, what are you laughing at?
Nothing.
You got that one.
We're
Listen,
not laughing.
Those are your 2 fish.
those
that
are
a-
good fish.
You might need to see what
happened
Addison's
to-
doing.
Hey, is that bait? Is that bait or is that a fish?
Come on, like what happened to? It's about quality.
Listen,
They were
I'm going
fighters.
to give you a high five.
Yeah,
Wait, you got to do that on cam. Come on.
they were very mine were tougher to catch.
Yes, I'm sure.
The little ones are
Theirs were
tough.
like lazy big fish. They're like, reel me in. And mine fought. They were tough.
You might want to ask them what they're doing.
Yeah.
I mean, they got some skill,
Yeah. So-
obviously.
I got
Look
outfished
fun, though.
all week, and literally the ironic part is I didn't even catch that little fish. I think Addison caught that one, the striper. I didn't catch a single fish. Yeah, I didn't even catch that. I don't think. I think I'm just taking the hook out
They
for her,
captured a picture.
and so she's taking
Did
a
you
picture.
catch
She was
that
trying
one?
to be nice
I did catch
to you.
that one. That was
Okay.
the only fish I
What
actually
kind
caught.
of fish is that? What are they called?
That is a smallmouth, and
Do you
But
eat
these,
them?
listen,
these ones you do.
the thing's like a quarter the size. So we actually weighed the big one that Benjamin caught.
How far down do you go to fish?
I fish wherever we go, so I don't really go to fishing
certain
destinations. I go where we
kind of
want to be,
wherever.
and then we just fish while we're there. So
10-4.
How big
I
was
love.
this?
I don't know if that's the one. The other one was 5 pounds, which is a
Oh,
pretty good
that
size
is
striper.
really big, yeah. This
yeah,
one?
that's. Yeah, I don't know. We didn't weigh hers because,
That's so big.
That looks closer
Yeah.
to 7.
in all
pounds.
fairness,
I
Benjamin.
love that she holds it that way so you can actually see how long it is.
Benjamin is a much larger human, so
Yeah.
he could have been holding a much
True.
larger
True.
fish.
It just looks smaller.
It was funny because that fish coming in looked huge, and then Benjamin picked it up. You're like, it's not that big. And
He's all bigger than yours, Dad.
I did make a funny observation. I posted a video on something on my boat, and my boat is considerably faster when Benjamin's not on it.
Well, you guys are two heavy men.
I know, like
Yeah.
between the two of us, that's a lot
Wasting
of
gas.
it's a lot of size. So it was just me and my daughter yesterday, and we hauled ass everywhere. So
That's cool.
yeah, it was really fun. And then it was Desert Storm weekend, so Saturday was insane. Like it was
Oh.
people everywhere. It was really hard to get away. Yeah,
I like this. So I said, hey, is this your boat and your truck? And you're like, nah, I just asked him if I could take a picture.
Yeah.
I'm sure you had the Finley talked about where he could get his
I
service.
did.
I mean, this
Yeah.
is
Good
how our
dude.
job works.
So this is classic Shane, but good dude. He just bought that Cheetah. He bought that truck because he kind of liked the elevation package. It's a good-looking truck. It's not as much money as some of the other stuff. He wants to put a little leveling kit on it.
Toes good.
So he asked about the leveling kit on mine. He's got a 5.3. It's a 23-foot boat, I believe he said. Tows it great. Tows it, keeps the boat locally. Like, you know,
Love
you hang
it.
out with me for a whopping 3.5 minutes, I'm gonna find out a lot of stuff about you. So.
Well, this is what I laugh because
but-
when people are always like, well, you're clocked out at such and such time, and we're like, no, like we're never clocked
I actually
out.
had to stop the guy and clock in real quick. Like, hold on.
This 20-minute conversation is
Yeah,
worth
this
it.
is on company time here. So,
Might sell a truck here. So.
but yeah. But anyway, it's really it's a lot of fun this time of year because here in about 2-3 weeks, everybody's on the water. And
Are
there's-
we into summer?
Close. We're close.
I don't know. We
The
get one
heat
more
is-
weird storm and
Yeah.
it's 70 or 60 degrees or whatever again, and I'm gonna disagree. But yeah, it's been wild.
It's wild.
Yeah.
It's been a wild year for weather. And
Bipolar weather.
The other thing that's really weird is the river was so high all weekend.
Maybe because of Desert Storm. Maybe they put some water
I
out.
have no idea, but it was awesome. Like you can go wherever you wanted. Like you don't have to worry about anything. It was awesome. So
Cool.
Listen, you know the Californians when they come out and hit those sandbars that we know about and they don't.
yes.
It's entertaining.
I'm amazed that nobody hits that one right before you get into Park Mowabi. You know, there's that. I don't know what the locals call it. It's like a known spot. It's under that under the railroad tracks. It comes out. Wash comes all the way out, and that wash comes like 3/4 of the way
far.
out to the river, and you gotta go way to the side. And I'm amazed at how many people don't
Don't
hit
hit
it.
it.
Yeah,
But I'm sure a lot do.
super
We
sketchy.
used to sit at Circle and we used to just watch them.
Yeah.
We're like, it's been there
There
for
goes
years.
We used to sit
Another
at Circle too before it was like pulling teeth to go down there.
I
You
know,
know.
now you can't even go down there.
Yeah, it stinks.
90s.
Wah,
Back
wah,
to
wah.
90s.
Yeah,
Yeah.
90s were way cooler.
Way cooler.
I
I
You could go
literally
wherever
like
you wanted
you know
on the
there's
river.
songs that like immediate trigger memories. I'll never forget. Like every time we're going to the river, we put on the Offspring album, and we
song?
would go down to. We usually listen to Nitro, but the whole thing was good, right? You just put it in and just let it play.
Yeah, because then you needed to put in albums. You didn't get to choose what song you wanted
Yeah,
to
it
choose.
was awesome. And then cruising down
CD.
there, super
CD
fun.
player.
Yeah, and then it
Cars didn't
skipped
even
like
have
hell.
CD players.
You'd be mobbing out of there and it just skip constantly. You'd be like super loud and into it, and all of a sudden just cut out. You're like, ah.
Don't scratch it.
Yeah. So, but
Kids-
anyway,
Kids today don't know about that.
No.
boy, they killing it on that iPad though.
Oh, yeah.
Huge scores. Huge scores on
Winning.
those games.
Winning.
Yeah.
Here's the problem with kids. They don't have to wait for nothing. They don't
Yeah.
have to push pause and play
So
and
as an
rewind.
old guy and a parent, I've been, listening to all these like studies and podcasts and things about the effect all that stuff's having on kids, and it is so bad.
When you can't do anything about it, really. I
I
mean,
don't-
it's happening.
I have no idea. Like I tell my son, I try to encourage him to make some choices, but like when we're in the weight room and when we're football, that's 3 hours of no phone.
Yeah.
When we're down the gorge, that's 6 hours no phone. Like there are moments in there, and I don't care what anybody says. Like you get away from your phone for a period of time, you realize that you just feel a little better, you're a little happier, you're a little
Yeah.
Less stress.
yeah.
Listen, if I have a chance to talk
And all
about
of our
it, I
jobs
say your first
immediately are like,
half hour
here's your
of your
phone, on your
morning-
phone, check
yeah.
your emails, check your
Yeah.
notifications, check your this, check your that.
I don't have my work email on my phone.
Yeah, well, I do.
I
Yeah.
do.
I think I'd get
Sorry.
fired if I didn't.
Listen,
Yeah.
I said it from the
Don't
beginning.
fire me.
I'm not doing it. Sorry. You
Yeah.
consume my world a lot.
Yes.
There's just a line. Line has to
Absolutely.
be drawn.
Absolutely.
But I always
so.
say, like, take that first half hour when you wake up. Do not touch your phone. Just wake up, lay there, whatever. Get in motion.
So I wake up and I go,
I know. Everybody
Podcast
does.
start.
Already
all
starting
right.
your mind. Already starting your mind.
I know. My
Yeah.
mind never shuts off. I wake up and I distinctly remember, like, in my mind, thinking about my day, what's
yeah.
coming up. I have to get up. I have to get to the gym. I have to do this, and then I have to be there.
Especially when we have weekends or weeks like this. So
Yeah.
we will do athlete of the week, athlete of the month. We'll do 2 shows. We'll do community spotlights. We have Aces
Aces interviews.
interviews
Oh my
all
gosh.
week. We have
And spring football starts.
spring football. You have to order cars. I have to manage our schedule.
I have no
Like,
idea how I'm going to order. I'm going to be up all night ordering cars on Thursday. You watch.
It's just a lot.
Yeah.
So in my mind, I'm always like, okay, I gotta text the boys this. I gotta remind myself this. Don't drop the ball on this. We have 2 golf tournaments next week, and we didn't even talk about that. So we have Needles golf tournament that we are doing the hole-in-one for, as well as the MCC golf tournament that we have doing the hole-in-one for. I mean,
Nice light week.
I don't know
All
about
while
that.
closing a month, helping the guys sell some cars, and then kickstarting another month. Which you just reminded me. I have to move my
appointment.
I have to move a couple of
I
my
knew it.
I have to move a couple of my calls around because of Aces this week. So
Yeah, my
Anyway.
morning started at 7. I had a meeting. at 8:30 with the golf guy. We do 2 shows today.
I'm not doing 2 shows today. I'm leaving after this.
Well, I'm doing
You're on
2
your
shows.
own. Figure it out.
Hey, yours and Lisa's show was great.
Was it?
Yeah.
Was
I
Lisa
watched-
mad at me? She's like, "Why are you showing the throwing the baby?
I didn't.
I think
How
she
many times are
expected
you going
it.
to show that baby get thrown?"
She expected it.
I literally didn't even watch the full show. I watched the first 5 seconds. You showed that, and you asked her a question, and she was just like, "What is going? Where's Christy?"
She's like, "Shane's going to set me up for a nice, easy interview. That's
Like,
my guy." And then I'm like, "Hey, did you see this baby
what
get
you
thrown?" This is why people want Christy to do the show with
I
them.
know. It was great. I died laughing.
You wouldn't have shown the baby get thrown?
I would not have. We would have talked about how cute her videos are with the babies floating.
Oh, they're
and
very
doing these
wholesome,
nice
very wonderful.
things.
In all seriousness, though, I really hope that does reach some people that have some new babies and
Yeah, save lives.
put a little peace of mind there and give them a resource that they didn't have before. So
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know. So before we get too off the rails, we should talk about whatever community events are coming up.
Sure, we can do that.
I know we just had a nice bike week Desert Storm
Yeah.
happened, like all kinds of stuff. But there are more things upcoming, including our
Yeah.
Aces and playoffs, and
How
let's
about
check
this
it
one?
out.
Talk about that.
So that is, we get a little time for that, but that's a big one. You definitely want to get your tables. You want to, if you own a business, it's a great time to give your employees a night out together, June 6th, and that is put on by the Laughlin Chamber.
I'd like to reiterate that I'm essentially a expert in Texas barbecue. So if you need
I
me
know,
to,
they should have you be a judge.
You taste tester.
You should
literally,
be a judge.
my
out
brother
there.
moved to Texas like 10 years ago, and or maybe longer. God dang, his boy's graduating here in a couple weeks. But when I went to Texas and got Texas brisket and barbecue,
this is
and-
what it should taste
it
like.
completely changed the game. I think I bought a smoker like a week after I got back.
Really, I need
You're
to
like,
do that.
what
funny.
kind of trash food have I been eating my
How do
whole
I
life?
figure this out?
Like, I don't know what they're doing down there. And then the only other barbecue that even compared, like regionally, was when I was in North Carolina. Like, it was really good, but it was not
North
the same
Carolina.
smoked brisket style as Texas. Like, it was unbelievable. So
Wild. Then we have the Serenity. Pull that up.
Okay,
Jeffrey.
Serenity one.
The
I got that. Let me get to
mixer.
that.
That is coming up May 2nd.
it's a mix. Oh, is that the taco one? I don't know. We
I'm
got to
fine-
get the
I'm
flyer
fine-
up.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Yeah, or any of them.
I have so many
We have the
of 'em.
bingo night, the Cinco de
Okay.
Mayo happening.
We'll get there. We got this one.
Yep, so
There we
that
go.
is the Serenity Mixer going May 2nd, 5:30 p.m. Those girls are a hoot, so do not miss
The-
this one.
A hoot.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And then this one.
Oh, I thought this was pretty cool. The Bullhead Chamber kind of posted it. Support Small Business Week, April 28th.
Good
and
job,
May
Bullhead
4th.
Chamber.
Like, share, support. I know it's
Alright.
easy to kind of go on Amazon and buy things, but shopping local really is important.
Listen,
Hmm.
we are
We're an Amazon world.
inadvertently. I'm not. I have only bought probably 3 or 4 things in my life on Amazon.
Good job. Does the
Yeah.
kids buy? Hold on, let me get that, Ed.
I have no idea. I
That's
don't.
what happens.
I don't do
I'll be
it.
like, how did that get on my card? You said I could do it.
Nope, I don't do it. I refuse to participate. So Amazon's like a great retailer.
Yeah.
They're also like the greatest trader of your data in the world. It's really, really
That's it.
terrible.
It's not good.
I don't really buy. I shop local.
Yeah.
Okay, then we got this.
Yes,
Grand
ProFit.
opening ribbon cutting.
So
Woo.
this is happening in Kingman.
What is that a picture of?
It's their delicious
Chicken burger.
Did you say chicken burger?
It looks like it.
I don't believe that that's possible. It's called a chicken sandwich.
Okay, chicken sandwich.
Sandwich.
That's like when people are like, I got a veggie burger. You're like, that's not a burger anymore. That's something else.
Super
right.
exciting, proud
Very
of them.
colorful, very beautiful,
So that's
very
happening in
healthy.
Kingman.
Yes.
I like their double bison.
Ooh, I like their
Mountain of
teriyaki
beef.
bowl.
Can't eat it all. Too
So
big.
good. So Cinco de Mayo, we have another bingo night for Mojave Sunrise Rotary. It will be this Friday. They actually now have added tables, and there's more tables for people who want to just walk in, or you can buy a table for your employees. But really a great night, goes to a great cause. I believe this one is going to Desert Star, if I'm correct.
Very exciting.
That's cool. All right, those are our events coming up.
Yeah.
Which leads us to
Dun, 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 dun.
Dun,
Jeff
dun,
has
dun.
Jeff went out and he perused the lot and found the absolute best that we have to offer today.
I would say
I
that's not the best.
I don't
Take
know
it
about
back.
that.
Jeff
I-
loves
We're also
the micro
we're always
cars.
surprised
Listen, I
at
like
what
to
he
get-
chooses.
What I like to do is get people good deals. See, I don't, not everyone has $1 million in the bank. So
I mean, we would
if you
showcase
don't,
a fancy vehicle.
yeah, well, you know what, we will. We'll
We should
probably
do the
end up
math.
doing
How
that.
many could you buy if you had $1 million in the bank?
Yeah,
How many
that's
used Sparks could you get?
Listen, if you're a Spark person, you're
Where's
a
the
Spark
guy that's
person.
good at
All
math
right, let's
over
give
there?
it up, guys. It's a 2020. All of them are 2021. All 3 of these Sparks that are available out here at the Finley Used Car Center in Fort Mojave. Come on down, take one of these bad boys for a test drive, and you won't even have to put gas in it. There's already gas in it. It's ready to go.
There better be gas in it.
Yeah.
Because it
Full
doesn't
tank.
drive without it.
It'll take you to Cali and back. That's Needles and back.
How much are they? You said they're a good deal.
They
How
are a
much
good
are
deal.
they?
Well, I don't know.
What the world?
I don't know how much they are, but they're worth it. I know they're worth it. Let me check. I
Man.
can check real quick.
Let's see.
Trying
I
to
see.
see who the bingo night is going to. I don't think it's Desert Shore, but it's one of the schools. I don't know this.
No, does it say in there?
It usually does, but I can't see. Maybe
Hmm.
I'm blind. See if it's
Checking,
there.
checking.
Boy, we're a hot mess today. You're checking to
Yeah,
find
I
out
know.
what
I
the Flyers
know.
for.
Just
Jeff
a hot
forgot the
mess.
prices of the deals.
I know.
Jeff gassed us
It
up
is
on what a
Desert
good
Storm.
deal this was and then didn't check the deal.
I'm sorry, community. I'm
Jeez
sorry.
Louise.
Oh boy.
We started this show with Christy punching air.
I wish I would say.
Okay, I got a
video.
price. $12,252 for the white one. Here.
Hey-o.
We'll put them back up so you can see.
We should buy that for Drayton to take to California. I'd be like, listen, you wanted a car. He would be like, really? That is not the kind of car I was talking
Yeah.
about.
Well, I'll tell you one thing that these young people are going to realize real fast is like
Gas.
resources.
Yeah.
Like I tried to
Tires,
explain to my son.
Everything's expensive.
My son's no different than I am. Like, I love cool mechanical, like old cars, old trucks, old whatever, and I got to break it down to him at least once a week. Like, yes, that old Duramax is only $20,000.
Yeah,
That is
but
$20,000
not
for
gas
200,000 miles.
Yeah.
If anything breaks on it, it's $10,000. Like,
Oh, this is me and Vinny's conversation.
oh my God!
He
Like,
wants to sell his bike and sell his truck and get this beater, and I'm like, no, you can't.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I would love to say yes, but
there will
that is
come a
not going to
time
work.
when you can go buy your own stuff.
Yep.
But now is not it.
Right.
And I laid out a 10-year plan for Benjamin to buy a boat. I said, son,
Here's the
you
steps
need
you
to
gotta
get
take."
all that out of your head. Like, think about it like this. You're 17, 10 years, you work hard, you go to college, you come out with no debt. You know, you'll be in a
Yeah.
good position. Like,
Then you get to play.
yeah.
Play to pay.
Yeah,
You know?
and then you can make your own bad decisions. Like, but
We have a Danae Dixon in the chat that
Oh,
that said that she messaged you her event.
We'll
So
have
we'll
to
check
get
that
that
out
next week.
next week.
when is the event, Danae? Are you in the chat still?
Los Logos.
I believe she is, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna assume.
Drop a picture. Jeff can pop up,
Yeah,
pop something up in there, and
Yeah.
you know,
Got 2
tell
minutes.
us
Let's go.
what is.
2 minutes.
Yeah, because we have a deadline for our own show.
She does the trivia nights at Los Logos. I mean, listen, if you guys are looking for something to do, Los Logos is really coming in with an event pretty much every night.
So you know, I love
cool.
trivia. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah, I'm full
Well,
of all
because you
kinds of
think you know
stupid
everything.
information, and so I love trivia because it'll be like,
Listen.
you know, random thing, and I'll be like, oh, I know that, and I know that. Like Jeopardy, I love
Oh, yeah.
Jeopardy. I hate Wheel of Fortune, love Jeopardy.
I do not like any of that.
Oh, I love it. Yeah.
I'm
No.
on the spot. When you hit me on the spot, I'll be like, when I'm just randomly talking, I probably have some fun facts in there. On the spot.
I can't ever think of it, but I've, you know, my minor obsession with information, but
Yeah.
like
Podcast junk.
a little bit. But anyway, like you go to restaurants, they have like the trivia on the thing. I'm like
yeah,
pumped.
we
I'm
are
like, my
playing
daughter's
this.
asking me, and I'm like, I'm gonna know a good amount of these. So, and the worst
So-
part is I don't know a damn thing about like modern pop culture.
But somehow you know those.
I don't know anything about it. But like if you go back to when I was younger, like all that random pop culture stuff, I know
Yeah.
all that. I love history. I don't know.
I'm not a podcast listener, but Mitchell is, and on our way home, we had to listen to one.
Ooh, what'd you listen to?
I can't say.
Oh, all right.
Alrighty then.
Two bears. I don't know.
Did you listen to Tom Segura? Two Bears, One Cave?
Oh boy.
Is that
like,
Bert
what?
Kreischer
I
and
was
Tom
like-
Segura?
I was like, what are we listening to?
Listen, if
This
you,
is why I don't.
for
Shay
one,
knows about it.
that is one of the wildest podcasts out there. I don't know if you know who Tom Segura is, but
No.
look him up. You will be even more disappointed in Mitchell.
I just kept looking at like it's on, it's on the screen. I'm like, what? The only reason I know it's Two Bears because I kept thinking like, what are we listening to? What is this?
Yeah. And they,
I went into my own world of creating.
they're batshit crazy. Like, I don't know what else to say other than that, but they are
I mean,
hilarious.
it was hilarious. We died
Yes.
laughing,
It's-
obviously.
And I'll tell you, it's actually really good because most, like, good pod are 2 to 3 hours. And if you're going to Phoenix, it's about 3 hours. You're going to California, about 3 hours. You're going to Vegas, it's an hour and a
Probably,
half.
yeah.
Like, so it's actually how I got hooked on podcasts was driving to Vegas
Driving.
for
Sports?
car business.
Oh,
I had to go up and go to auctions.
goes
so
back
I
this
had to,
far. No wonder why you have a lot stuck in
Yeah.
your head. That's a lot of podcasts.
Yeah. Lots of real high quality information.
Yes,
It's very beneficial to my life. It's been great.
I would definitely
I could
agree.
have, yeah. And I'll tell you what else drives
Well,
me
normally
crazy.
we listen to baseball ones, so it was really
I
odd that
hate
he
the
chose that one.
stupid inspirational stuff that people listen to. You got to get out of bed at 3 in the morning, an ice bath with
the
a
ice
nasal
bath,
strip on,
hey,
or
let's
you're not
just-
going to make $10 million today.
Let's be honest.
Okay.
CrossFitters and ice bathers are whole different beings of people.
Yeah. You know, there's something to
Jordan
be said,
Court
like,
wakes up at like 4 in the morning to do an ice bath.
yeah.
Forget that.
Listen,
What the
she was
heck?
super unsuccessful before she learned about ice bathing, right?
Yes, it has made her who she
It's
is.
Like,
that
I
ice
love it. You're like, hey, this guy was a millionaire already, owned 20 businesses, and last year he found ice bathing and it changed his life. You're like, to what? What did it
He's
change you
already
to?
a millionaire.
Yeah, like, okay. All right. So,
Listen, more power to you.
yeah,
Yeah.
listen, it was saunas a couple years ago.
Oh, you're right.
It was
Yes.
this
Which
blue
I
zone
could do a
sleep.
sauna. I
It
ain't
was
doing your
REM
whole
sleep.
bath
It
and-
was whatever
Yeah.
this. Like, there's always something new there. Listen,
You're right.
do you remember when everybody was juicing?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember when everybody was cleansing?
Yes.
Yes. Oh, do you remember when everybody was paleo?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well,
Fin,
Yeah.
What's the other one? Fin.
The one, yeah. Well, now everybody's Ozempicing
Shots.
or
We're
whatever
all into
else.
shots
Like,
the
now.
heck?
you know, the only tried and true thing is quit eating crap and exercise.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, it's true.
I mean, if you remember the Fin phase, everybody got super skinny, and then everybody got off Fin and got super right back where they were.
Yeah.
I know. Good luck, everybody. Good.
Yep.
May the force be with you.
Yep.
I'll just
good
stay a little
habits.
All the power
chunky.
Quit eating crap.
Good luck.
Listen, I like being fluffy. There's a lot of good food out there in the world.
We like that.
I obviously love being fluffy too.
We're funny. We're all funny.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Did you find? Did she send us anything for your event?
No.
Well, I'll tell
I
you.
will give
I think
you
that's the
my
I
second
did
week.
not get it,
So
but we will get
I
it.
We,
will give you my
uh,
number. I don't really go on my messenger much, but on my phone number.
you don't go in your messenger and see all the weird Russian fake people trying to get you
No.
to sign up for things. I
I
won a lot
I
of
like
money
the
in
people
Nigeria
that'll be
once.
like,
You know.
Oh, I like your community spotlight. Do you like younger men? And I'm like, what the heck? I'm like, what does this even mean? I was like, oh, well, that's nice.
So I've gotten a
I'm
really.
friends.
Okay.
So I got in a good habit of not reading comments for a long time. Like I didn't read comments on anything for a long time. And so then the other day I watched the absolute dumbest thing ever. And then I saw there was like thousands of comments. And I thought, what could you
What are
possibly
you
have
saying
to
about
say
this?
about this? And I look, and I'll tell you, it is about half fake accounts,
Yeah.
trolling and spamming
Yeah.
things. And then people
The
are
weird
like,
writing. You're like, what?
yeah, it's super weird.
Especially when you're not private. If
Yeah.
you're private, I didn't ever have those kinds of issues, but not being private, it is like delete, unfriend, block, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I try to not care. I always feel like if I'm not willing to put it out there, then what am I putting it anywhere for? And
Yeah.
you know, whatever private things I have, you don't ever see. So
Listen, I want to be famous, so
I will put-
I am not private.
I don't want to be famous.
I do.
but I do want to show people my fish when I catch them. So and
Wanna
I
be
listen.
fish
I
famous?
yeah, you know, I have like a small little network of gym rat friends. And so I enjoy the banter
Everyone-
when we post our
yes.
little workout videos
Yeah.
or
It's good.
you know, you get your boy looking big, brother, and you're like, yeah, that's all I wanted to hear. I'm so pumped.
Yeah.
So,
I love it.
yeah. Oh well.
Listen, I want to just travel the world and do little videos and people to pay me to do that. It'd be so fun. Anybody out there? Anybody
You know what's
out there
funny?
want to do that?
I think that I was just complaining about everyone wanting to be influencers for a living, and you just said you want to be an influencer for a living.
I know.
Yeah.
We did talk about that.
We're just gonna have a world full of influencers and real estate agents, and they're just gonna be selling each other things over.
Yeah.
Here's my sales plan. Here's a house. Here's my sales plan. Here's a house.
Well, our conversation was that when we were young, kids wanted to be doctors, lawyers, teachers, and now if you ask me,
YouTuber is the
child,
number one profession.
It's YouTube and influencers, and you're kind of like, eeh.
Yeah.
ouch."
We sure need more of those.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't even want to incur the wrath, but I don't know if you've
Are
seen
you saying
the.
I'm too old to be an influencer?
I
Is
don't
this
think
what you're
so.
trying to
I
say?
think there's influencers for everything now. Listen, there are influencers
Yeah, you get like the
for
grandpas,
everything
like the
now.
people that record the grandpa and grandmas, and
Yeah.
they're hilarious. You want to
Yeah.
watch them. You want to see what they're doing.
I don't want to watch them. I will tell you this.
If they were
I'm
on
giving
a
you a
podcast,
warning.
You would want to listen to them.
No, I would not. I'm very selective about what I'm down to about 4 podcasts. I listen to everyone and they come out with so many. Like there's so much content.
I might be on a podcast.
Ooh.
You know, the Chambers got their new podcast.
Ah.
They asked me to be on it.
Very exciting. Bo never wants to talk to me. What's up with that?
Listen,
Damn.
fun facts right here.
I'm hurt.
Fun facts right here.
Hear
Yeah.
that, Bo?
No, the fun is over there for sure.
Oh, I don't know. I'm sure you and Bo could really.
Oh gosh, we probably get in trouble
It's
in our
after
reality.
dark. It's chamber after dark, so you never know.
Listen, that's like saying what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, right? Like,
You will
Not
not get
anymore.
fired because it's after dark.
yeah, it was after hour. You say whatever you want, you know. Yeah.
Not
So
anymore.
I'm like this close to
My
being
mind is going 100 miles a minute right now.
full football mode, so I'm going to be super boring for the next couple weeks.
I know. So our show came up where it was our first beginning of Mojave versus River Valley, and now I'm not going to have a River Valley player. What happens? Do I wear
It's all right.
green?
You're blindly loyal anyway.
I am loyal to red.
Yeah.
Rah. It's because all my people are there.
I
still.
hate red.
Well, I hate green.
I don't like
You
green
do too.
either.
I know.
I'm a black and gold guy.
Honestly, the black and gold looks so much nicer. We used to try to go black and red, but they will not let the black happen, which it looks so much nicer with black and red.
Yeah, listen, everything's cooler when it's black.
Agreed.
That's why
On
we wear
that
black
note-
shirts. We look less fluffy.
Oh, heck yeah. I tried a white a few times. I'm like, nope, not doing that.
I will not buy a white Finley shirt.
Even
A,
the blue ones.
not a good time. B, never
accentuates
clean.
everything.
So, yep.
Yeah. Hey, guys. Happy Monday. Thank you for supporting
Support
the
a
show.
small business.
Shop local.
Man,
like, share.
I got to go eat at a small business. Where should I go?
Bonanza. Duh.
I love Bonanza.
I know you do.
Bonanza's good.
It's like right over
My
there.
friends are there.
It's cheap.
We love them.
good food.
They're fast,
Yes.
too.
They're
fast
fast.
and efficient.
Yep.
All right, guys. Hey, have a good day. Thank you for watching.